August 2nd, 2019. I'm Emily Kelly, and I'm interviewing Justin Williamson at the Newkirk Public Library in Newkirk, Oklahoma. I'm a member of the Newkirk 4-H Go-Getters, and this is for the Oklahoma Military Hall of Fame project. Okay, so what motivated you to join the military?
I was in Botech taking welding classes and kind of realized nobody wants a welder fresh out of school. So I thought, I have no direction right now, and I could get experience and still earn a living while being in the Marine Corps. That, and they had a really neat poster I wanted, and my room was painted in posters. So I filled out the little paper and sent it in, and wow, will they beat down your door once you turn. Them recruiters are on it.
Tell me a little bit about your time in basic training.
Ooh, basic. I don't know how the other branches do it, but the Marine Corps is very good at breaking you down and building you up. And they will break you down, and it's where you pick up on your attention to detail, your following orders to the exact letter. You don't notice a lot of things in the sense of, in boot camp, you're just in your own world where age doesn't matter, race doesn't matter, nothing matters. It's just you together as just one collective group. Everything was always, like drill instructors were always telling us, one sound. That's all they want to hear, one sound. Everybody together in unison to where every movement is just one sound. Let's see. It was a lot. I always thought I was starving to death. I was always hungry.
What was your primary job after training?
My primary was an 1171 basic hygiene equipment operator. I went in as 1316 metalworks, but they put a little slash on my contract, 1100 field utilities. That's where they put me. That and S4 logistics, taking care of all our military Humvees, 5 tons, all that equipment.
Where were you deployed?
I was not.
Where did you serve the majority of your time in the service?
Jacksonville, North Carolina at Camp Lejeune.
What rank are you most proud to have earned?
E3 means more money.
Which medals or citations are you most honored to have received, and why?
Probably meritorious unit. It's attached. There's a few of us that set up and did the Marine Corps Ball. It's a really big deal every year, and I didn't really get to participate in it that year per se, but it was nice to just set it all up, see everybody's enjoyment from it. So I'd say probably that one.
Did you meet any special people?
I had a lot of special people. Probably my fondest friend was a guy out of Texas. He showed up at Lejeune, had the biggest cowboy hat I had ever seen, and we just hit it off. I was still rodeoing then, so he started running with me. He's a good friend.
What was the best and worst military food you have ever served?
Oh, the worst is the omelet in the MREs. The absolute worst. There ain't enough salsa in the world to put on that. That's field-wise. And MRE, best one was the pork lo mein. Love that. That was really good.
Do you have any funny stories you experienced that could only happen in the military?
I had a drill instructor that when we got to be humans for just a moment and have a couple of conversations, you get to learn just a little bit. And he knew I used to dip. So during Pugil Sticks, you go against an opponent, somebody else. And he hit me on the helmet real hard, and he said, "Williamson, if you knock this dude out, I'll give you a dip tonight." That poor guy didn't stand a chance. He was going to lose his head. And I kind of forgot all about it because, you're just chaotic all day, every day. We had done it, and he hollered later that night, said, "Williamson, get in here." Went up, banged on the hatch. So I thought, oh no, I done forgot about it. What did I do? I'm getting ready to get smoked. I go in there, and he opens up his can and hands it to me. He's like, "Here you go." I thought, I'm going to reach my hand out, and I'm going to get hit. Something bad's going to happen here. So I got dipped. I sat down, just got to be human for just a few minutes.
How did your military experience affect your life today?
Attention to detail is probably one of the biggest things that have stuck with me. The respect and honor that you give to those who also have served, it's a brotherhood unlike any others. Even looking at unions and everything, the military is just way different. You get to give each other a hard time to other branches, but at the end of the day, it's really nice experience, I guess, per se. And it's just hard to explain.
Have you kept in contact with anyone you served with?
The one I was talking about a while ago, we kept in contact for a long time. I haven't talked to him in a few years. I went down to Texas, seen him. Went to a couple of rodeos together. He's about the only one I've really kept in contact with.
Do you have any other stories you'd like to share?
Got to see a lot. See a lot of country I wouldn't normally have got to see. Had another friend of mine whose mother lived in Daytona, so when we got a 96, we'd shoot down to Daytona and spend the weekend with her, getting to go to the beach and whatnot. I was in during like a little happy time to where there wasn't a lot going on to where I would have had a whole bunch of stories or anything. Mine was just a really good experience. Fresh out of high school, I had, as I say, 3 hots and a cot to sleep on every night and no bills, and I couldn't ask for a better growing up period. There's fresh out of high school, there was plenty growing up for me to still do. Had a job, had a first sergeant, huge Vietnamese guy. I mean, he was humongous. He'd always get out in front of us. I think he enjoyed it. He'd say, Dog, we're going to run 6 mile today. 6 mile out and 6 mile back. And he'd just drive you to window looking. Make me mad. There's a lot of things that stick with you. Like I said, your attention to detail, even down to your shoelaces being left over right. I still do it. Everything in the Marine Corps is left over right, always. And so that's one thing that's always stuck with me. Probably annoys the family a lot because they're always like, "Don't you drill instructor us?" So there's a lot of things coming